Hey everybody, it's Nick Pond with Jay Lamb at LeMons HQ, and we've just returned from MSR Houston for the Gator-O-Rama, which was a full 24-hour race, which means at 4 in the morning, there are cars going around, and there is anywhere in the world that you'd rather be than at a LeMons race in the dark.
Yeah, and 24-hour races gives you the full biblical spectrum of horrible things happening. There are giant bugs, there's a huge rainstorm, there's lightning, there's all kinds of cataclysm. I don't know, LeMons guys love the 24-hour thing. They say that, they do one, and then they say, I never want to do that again. That was the worst thing I have ever done. But, so there you are.
And in the big puddles of water created from the giant rainstorms, there were the guys running the electric Datsun.
Yeah.
And last year, this car, it was the first electric LeMons car, so we were excited about it. Went out on track, went 12 miles an hour, and was just a horrible hazard to everybody else. And so this time we told them, dudes, you have to go faster, otherwise you just can't be out there.
Yeah, we're just going to yank you.
And they increased their maximum speed from 12 to 50, which is pretty incredible.
Still kind of a hazard.
Not as bad.
Yeah.
And so they would run for 4 laps at 50 miles an hour, at which point they'd have to come in, get a quick recharge, which only took about 3 hours.
Yeah. Now, there were a lot of great costumes at this race.
This car's gonna dominate!
Okay, Sears Point deadline was the same day as this race. There were 280 cars trying to get into 170 spots, and a lot of people were butt hurt because they didn't get in.
So butt hurt.
100 guys, there's no room, and they were so butt hurt. You want to know how to get in? Look at this. These guys are Texans. Texans don't have a sense of humor, and look what they did. Look at what they're wearing. I mean, come on, it's just so easy. It's not hard.
We found this here an illegal alien.
Also hella sweet, one of the aforementioned Texans decided to volunteer to bring back the welded-on farm animals.
Yep,
And
one of my favorites.
We haven't had those in years, so it was great to see the chickens and goats and such on the roofs of cars going around a racetrack. That's how racing should be.
Yep, you're darn right. Okay, here are your winners.
5 Minutes to Domination was a special award for this race, and it was won by the Syndicate, who had a couple of Mercedes. They had a red one, showed up super late, ran for a couple hours, and then they had a white one that was supposed to be an arrive and drive for the journalists for the Truth About Cars blog. And that thing never saw the track. The roll cage was still being tacked into place with 20 minutes to go in the 24-hour race.
Yeah.
And it just never ran. And, you know, the T-Tac guys, being the professionals that they are, weren't upset that they didn't get any track time. You know, it was actually a good representation for those journalists about how hard it is to really put together a LeMons car. Somebody's got to get in and weld the thing together. At the end, there just really weren't any hard feelings.
Those fucking idiots!
The I Got Screwed trophy, this was Brian Pollock, Property Evaluation Racing. Now, last year, Brian had this fantastic Fairmont wagon that I think it was a fast car. It finally got wiped out and he sort of couldn't resurrect it. So he was looking for another Fox body. Team Sensory Assault, one of their mothers had this LTD owned from new. She said, I would love that car to get another use. It would be so great. Sure, you can have this car. They made a rocket ship Fox body. I mean, this thing was like a Grand Prix car. It went out there, top 10 car. They were running super strong. 15 minutes from the end of the race, they got pranged up the bung by an Acura. Boom, totaled, dead, gone. Car is no more. Very sad.
Stone dead. Judge's choice went to RIP Racing and their redneck Barbie Corvette, which of course is a pink El Camino.
Yeah.
These guys
Why
didn't
not?
seem like they had a whole lot of an idea of what was happening or what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
But the car was awesome.
Yeah.
It leaned at a 45-degree angle at every slight change of direction. Judge filled up, thought that was awesome, gave it the judge's choice.
The organizer's choice is the We Are Not Really From Iran Ford Festiva. Now, this car has run in the Midwest many, many times. It has never done anything. It has been horrible. They decided towing it for 20 hours straight, that will improve its performance. And you know what? It did. It kind of went around and around the track. Okay, we'll give it to them. Work choice.
Heroic Fix went to Spank, and a trio of Austin Americas, which he bought off of Houston Craigslist a couple of weeks before the race, came to the event. None of them were ready. Decided to embark on building them during the race.
Okay, and the index of effluency went to Escape Velocity Racing. They got this Dodge Dart push-button transmission as part of their 2-car team. The other car was the K car, the infamous K car. Needless to say, that didn't run. But the Dart did okay. It was old, it was hoopty. They sucked it up. IOE.
Ran like a glove.
Here you go.
And here's LeMons in a nutshell.